Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Cat Lady. My name is Glenn, and this is the Curtain Call. And when we last left off, we had just killed ourselves. We had taken a bunch of sleeping pills, and when we woke up, we were in this field of wheat. And we went on a little bit of an adventure, found a dead body, which was a bone, followed a deer, and found our dead body again. And then we found this old lady who lives in the woods called the Queen of the Mountains. The Queen gave us an offer we can't refuse because she won't take no for an answer. And she basically gave us immortality. And in return, we have to go hunt down and kill these parasites. But we're not killers. Susan, look at Susan. She's not a killer. So the Queen decided that she was gonna show us something that would convince us. And that's what we want to go see. So let's go see what old Queenie has to show us. What could it be?
Yes, it's you, Susan. Come close. Say hello.
I don't want to look at it. Haven't I had enough yet? That body in the ambulance. Then the forest. But this is exactly what I was trying to run away from. I don't want to be here. Make it go away.
I assumed it would be wise to give you a little taste of the suffering you would endure. I want you to understand that you can keep going long after you can't.
Thank you? Think? Crucified. Alone. One place that's changed it all. I really don't want to be here. Me neither, Susan. Let's just take this plot device and death. Death, let's have a chat.
Susan, it's time to make a decision.
Oh.
The parasites are coming, whether you want it or not. You haven't really got much choice. You must stand up for yourself.
Okay. We need to stand up for ourselves. Stand up for us. She's right. We're not killers. Our life reached a breaking point and we couldn't see another way out of it, and you come here and you stop it. I'll take immortality. But I'm not a killer. I'll do it my way.
I take orders from nobody. I'll do it my way.
Don't you understand? There is no other way.
Well, I don't know that. Besides, you could be lying to me. How do I know you aren't? I'm no murderer. I don't want to be. I'll find another way without you.
What?
Look, I appreciate you giving me another chance. Don't get me wrong. I can see now that I've made a mistake, and I'm ready to try to fix my life. But I really don't like what you're saying. If there's one thing I learned in life, it's that people let you down all the time. If I don't rely on myself, I can't rely on anyone else.
You fool! You damned arrogant fool! You have no idea what you have just done.
Said no to you?
But fine, have it your way.
Thanks!
In the end, I will be the one laughing at you. I always am.
That's kind of weird to be laughing at me all the time. You know what? I think we're gonna be sarcastic. I mean, come on. We're British. We gotta have some levity in this really quite depressing game. Sarcasm!
Yeah. Don't laugh too hard, old woman. You might break something.
When we meet again, you will beg me on your knees to give you a second chance.
I don't really believe in second chances, so I might have to disappoint you again. Look, this is all just a bad dream. I want to wake up. I'm back in the house. Okay, it'll be fine. I don't need her. I'm sure I'll figure out what to do.
What to do? What to do? A candle. Let's examine the candle. Strange. The flame seems strong and steady, but there is no smoke. Can we just leave? Ew. Guess that answers that
I
question.
can't get through these. What the hell are they anyway?
Those are maggots, Susan. You just pissed off their queen. Yeah, let's just go back to the candles. Okay, same thing. Same thing. Okay, so they all say the same thing. I guess we gotta blow one out. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch a candle by the toe. If it hollers, let it go. Eeny, meeny, miny, you. Okay, goodbye. Oh. Well, hello there.
They left me no choice, Alice.
No, I'm sorry to hear that,
Maybe
man.
one day you'll forgive me.
Yeah, I'm sure she'll forgive you, man. There's no reason to... Oh my god. Did I just kill a man? Can I do it again?
I think that's enough for now.
Oh, she's invisible. Well then. I guess there's nothing left to do but just leave. The maggots are gone. That's a good thing.
What the? How did I get back here?
Oh. Hello, dead knee. Walking through the woods. Walking through the woods. Walking through the woods. Walking through the woods. I passed a car on fire and I'm walking through the woods. Walking through the very beautiful woods. With very beautiful backdrop. I'm walking through the woods. Walking through the woods. Walking through the field. I left the woods and now I'm in a field. Walking through the woods. Walking through the field. Walking to a house that we passed before. We go past the house back into the land of black and white. Walking through the land of black and white. Hello, car. Hello, mud. Well, that was closed off to us, so I guess we gotta go into the house. Walking through the tunnel. Walking through the tunnel. Walking into color. Right, got a door. Which is locked. We have a key. Hello. It's Susan. Ooh, a heartbeat. Too long a sacrifice can make a heart of stone, can make a stone of the heart. Would it take another sacrifice to turn it back? Maybe I'm being silly. This is just some old machinery after all. Or is it? Thanks. I have a crowbar. There's a hole. Let's look in the hole. Emergency power switch. Danger. It's dark inside. There's blood around the hole. Was someone hurt here? Don't know. Guess let's reach inside the bloody hole. I'm sure nothing can go wrong here. Oh my god! Must run, damn it. On, chopped off, light, run. Oh, of course, it's a blood sacrifice, right? It's always a blood sacrifice. It's actually quite good. Run! Thank you again. But I'm bleeding out at the time. Bleeding out. Bleeding out. Oh, that's good. Still bleeding out. Thank you, Red. Well, that was weird. Chapter 2. Second first breath. That's a nice chapter.
Yes, I do enjoy fine art. Thank you for noticing. There's a certain raw beauty to it that modern painters often fail to recreate. I always wanted to be an artist myself, but it'll be a long time before I can call myself that. I often say that patients are my canvas, but my job is more about restoration, obviously. I look at the damaged human minds and bring them back to their former beauty.
Well, that's not weird
I'm
at all.
sorry, I'm probably boring you.
No, it's not that. It's just... It's been a difficult couple of days. I'd really like to go home.
Of course, and go home you will. As soon as we've done this little assessment, okay? You probably know how it works. I've read in your file you used to be a nurse.
Yes, I know very well how it works. You want to check if I'm nuts.
Well, I wouldn't use that expression, obviously. But
Openly.
yes, we have to make sure you're safe and figure out how to help you. Also, as a nurse yourself, you know there's always paperwork involved. These forms won't fill themselves. Honestly, Susan,
true.
you have nothing to worry about. This is just a formality. I could tell straight away that you are not nuts.
Aw, thanks, Doc.
Fine. What would you like to know? I will answer all your questions. Then I'll go home, take a long shower, and catch up on sleep.
Wonderful. Let's see then. Where do we begin?
Okay, I'm in the hospital now.
She's awake, Doctor.
Good evening. It's good to see you awake at last. You're in the Cedar Lake Hospital. My name is Andrew. I'm one of the doctors.
Hello, Andrew.
Would you confirm your name for me, please?
Susan Ashworth, I can't remember or ignore. You know what? It's like the old guy said. We're a nurse. We know how this stuff goes. If we don't cooperate, it's just gonna make things worse for us. So let's just cooperate.
Susan Ashworth.
Hello, Mrs. Ashworth. I'm glad to see you're all right. You're on the ward now. Your condition is stable. I can see your brain
Thanks, Victor.
functions just fine, and there's no permanent damage of any sort.
That's
We've checked your
convenient.
internal organs, and they're fine too.
That's
You're a
also
very lucky
very
lady,
convenient.
Susan. You might
Considering
experience
how
extreme
many
tiredness and
swallowed.
lethargy for a couple of days, but that should soon pass. I would advise plenty of rest now. The nurses on this ward will take it from here. Please let them know if you need anything. Take care, Mrs. Ashworth.
Thank you,
Please,
Andrew.
don't try to speak. What did you say? Don't worry, Mrs. Ashworth. Your arm is fine. No. There was nothing wrong with your arm, darling. Now calm down.
But
Would you like me to get you some water? Let me get you a drink. I'll be back in a second. I'm sorry, Susan. Did I wake you? I have to take your blood pressure. 2 seconds and I'm gone. My name is Liz, by the way. I'm sorry. I know this isn't very nice. Believe me, I hate waking people up just for this. But being a nuisance is part of my stupid job, unfortunately. Oof, I hate this place. Tell you what, Susan. Can I call you Susan? So anyway, I shouldn't say it, but you know I'm going to anyway. You are so lucky. It's crazy. You doing what you done, and her walking in, seeing what she saw. That was a chance. 1 in a million. I'm not making any sense again, am I?
no,
I'm
not
tired.
really.
They're working us to death here, you know. Modern day
Yeah.
slavery. One day I'll tell them what I really think. I swear I will.
You do that.
And here
Liz.
it is. You've got the blood pressure of an 18-year-old. Just
Whoa.
wanted to say you're lucky.
That's great.
I think. And that I hope you've changed your mind about some things. Got to go, but I'll see you later. You take care, sweetheart, yeah?
Thanks, Liz. Wait. Huh? Wait, Liz, come back. And she's gone. What huh was she talking about? Ah, what a Pixar shit is this? Oh, hi,
Bad
Liz.
dream.
Yeah, you could say that. Really bad one.
Yeah, a really bad one.
I knew it. I could see as soon as I came in the room that you were having a nightmare. I guess I
Oh,
shouldn't
thanks
have
for
woken
waking
you
me up.
What was it about?
I like you, Liz. Let's be honest with Liz.
I was burnt alive.
Actually,
like
it
this.
reminds me of something that happened the other day.
Oh?
There was this woman on the emergency unit, and she really wanted to smoke, you know? But they wouldn't
Yeah.
let her, of course. She wasn't well at all. Not just injured, but not right in the head. She was on 10 litres of oxygen through the face mask.
Damn.
She had to stay in bed, she was told. But she wouldn't listen, of course. And as soon as they'd left, she lit up a fag. The whole room went up in flames, and so did she.
Oh
Guess
my.
You didn't really want to know that, did you? That's just me and my
Not-
big
not really.
dog. Typical. I never know when to shut up.
No, it's okay, but damn, Liz, it's not something you say to someone. It was Liz, right?
What was your name again?
I forgot to introduce myself, didn't I? I always do that. So sorry, Susan. My name is Elizabeth. But you can call me Liz, like everyone else.
You're here a lot. Every time I open my eyes, I see you.
They make auxiliaries do crazy hours here. Seriously, I feel like I've got no life sometimes. I'll be here till the morning. To be honest, I keep coming here to hide. Please don't give me away. I just want to rest my legs for 2 minutes, that's all.
Ah, no, it's fine. You can hide in my room all you want, Liz. I like you. But that sounded weird. Yes. So, what happened to me?
What happened to me?
Well, how much do you remember?
I took some pills.
A lot of
and
pills.
I fell asleep in the chair. I remember how the room kept spinning around me slowly. I felt so calm. And then...
Yeah, sure, let's go into the field.
all of a sudden, I was on the field of barley. It was great at first. I felt happy. I was free. But it soon got worse. There was this tunnel, but there was no light at the end of it, only darkness. Then I got lost in the woods. There was my dead body hanged on the tree, a burning car, and a crow, and a deer. I heard something behind the trees, but I didn't dare to look. Then I found the house. The old woman who lived there, I think she was Death. Or maybe she was the devil. I'm not sure. She said they call her the Queen of Maggots. She said I should go back, gave me another chance. And so
Well, that's nice.
here I am. Weird dream, eh?
Maybe it wasn't a dream. I really believe in that sort of stuff. It's not impossible.
It felt real, but it was just a dream. Can you now tell me who found me and what happened?
Well, your body went into a coma. You were lucky she came home and found you. I told you that before.
What? Who found me?
Yeah,
Your
who found
daughter,
me?
of course. She called
Daughter?
an ambulance. If it wasn't for her, you'd sure be dead now, Susan.
I
My
have a daughter?
daughter?
Yes. Why? Why'd you look so pale all of a sudden, Susan?
I don't have a daughter. Whoever she is, she lied.
But why would she do that?
How should I know? I was in a coma, apparently.
So she lied. It doesn't change the fact that you owe her your life.
I was fine. I didn't ask for any help. Sorry.
Okay, so some strange girl pretending to be our daughter broke into our house and called the ambulance. Fascinating. So, on that line, now how long have I been here?
How long have I been here?
I was told you arrived at the hospital at 7 in the evening. You had a cardiac arrest in the ambulance. They had to resuscitate you. Your heart stopped beating for nearly a minute, but they managed to bring you back. You went to the intensive care unit, where they gave you a dose of antidote and pumped your stomach. As soon as your condition was stable, they brought you on this ward. It's called Dime Ward. I call it Die Ward, because all the patients who come here want to die. It's a suicide ward unit.
Mental illness
That's
jokes,
why it's so strict.
that's not funny.
You have to be careful. Nurses here are trigger happy with the sedatives.
Well, thanks for the warning. Oh, when are they gonna let me go home?
When will they let me go home?
I'm not sure. Probably not today. Maybe tomorrow. Look, I shouldn't say that, but you seem like a nice person. I feel like I should warn you. There's this doctor here. They call him Dr. X. He's a chief of psychiatry in this hospital. You won't be able to go home until he's talked to you, and he's really good at getting into your head.
If his
You know
name
what
is
I'm saying?
Xavier.
He will ask you a lot of tricky questions. But he's a really great guy. You should trust him.
Yeah, okay, so tell me more about this Dr.
Tell me more
X.
about this Dr. X.
His name is Xavier Zellman, but everyone just calls him Dr. X. He comes on the ward often, usually late in the afternoon or in the evening. I personally really like him, but you hear all sorts of stories in a place like this, you know. I don't know what to believe anymore. All I know is he's been very friendly and supportive. Some doctors won't even say hello to you, but Dr. X usually stops and asks how I am. He knows I have some problems. He can see I'm not happy here. He actually offered me some free weekly sessions. I think I might take him up on his offer.
What are they saying about him?
Oh yeah, they say he's a big flirt.
Oh.
Nurses, cleaners, patients. He doesn't care, as long as they're wearing a skirt. One girl I knew, Linda, I heard they had an affair. Stupid girl. Well, she left, and I never saw her again. Now why do you think that is? Dr. X got her knocked up. They covered it up and quietly got rid of her. Probably paid her some money. I don't know how these things work, but it must have been enough to shut her up. I bet he'll be more careful now.
Probably.
But I can't really say a bad word about him, personally. Well, one thing. Maybe.
Oh.
Don't laugh, okay?
Never.
He's got a weird smell.
What do you mean?
He smells funny. I don't know. Maybe it's just bad aftershave. Or maybe it's something he eats.
Oh, thanks for the warning. I'll try not to get too close to him.
Now that I think about it, there's something else too. I'll tell you this, Susan. He starts talking to you, and you just open up and tell him everything. It's very odd. I don't exactly hide things from people, but he got some really private stuff out of me. Really private. You know what I mean? Things I wouldn't tell my mother about. And we haven't even started those sessions yet. So, be prepared for that.
Sure. But it's a bit too late for me to hide how I feel now anyway. I think I made it very clear when I swallowed those pills.
That's kind of depressing. Tell me more about this daughter, air quotes, of mine.
Did you see this daughter of mine?
No, sorry, Susan. Apparently she came in the ambulance with you, but then she remembered something and had to go. I think someone mentioned she went in quite a hurry.
Of course she did. She was worried I'd ask her what she was doing in my flat.
This is true.
Saving your life?
Do I really have to give her a benefit of the doubt just because of that?
One would assume so. That girl is a hero. Maybe real heroes always leave before their identity is revealed.
Or she was a burglar, attempting to steal from me.
This is true.
That's a possibility too. Have
Good.
you got anything very precious in your flat?
Maybe.
Maybe. Wow, Susan. Okay. About you, Liz. What's
Tell
new
me
with
something
you?
more about yourself.
Me? I'm a nobody. I'm just a
No, that's not
hard-working
true.
girl. We all have to pay our bills somehow, right? I rent a room not far from here. There are 2 other girls living in the house. One is an auxiliary nurse, like me. She's always sick. The other one is a stripper. At least I think so. She's never home at night.
Maybe she works at night, like you.
Yeah, but I don't leave for work wearing red stockings and heels, do I?
No,
Damn, this is
you're
true.
right. You're a real nurse, not some man's fantasy of one.
I used to do all that for my boyfriend. You know, dress up as a sexy nurse and all. Well, I did it just once, really. He didn't like it that much.
Aw.
He didn't like me that much either. Broke up with me last Valentine's Day. Of all the days, he chose that one, eh? He never told me why, but I
It's
don't
terrible,
care anymore.
Liz.
Tell me more about this Dr.
You wanna pick
X.
this one?
His name is Xavier Zellman, but
His name
everyone
is
just
Xavier.
calls
Of course his
him
name
Dr.
is
X.
Xavier.
He comes on the ward often, usually late in the afternoon or in the evening. I personally really like him, but you hear all sorts of stories in a place like this, you know. I don't know what to believe anymore. All I know is he's been very friendly and supportive. Some doctors won't even say hello to you, but Dr. X usually stops and asks how I am. He knows I have some problems.
But we
He
already
actually offered me some...
What are they saying?
Oh yeah, no, what's... But no, but I... He's got a...
What?
Now, and we have... So...
Sure, I think
Thank you, Liz. Well, Liz, I'm
tired. Let me sleep now.
Fine. I'll see you again.
Thank you,
Be
Liz.
careful who you trust here, Susan. They will be watching you.
How do I know you're not one of them?
You don't.
Oh.
But do I really look like a bad person to you?
I don't know. Maybe not.
I'll see you tonight. Remember what I said.
Don't trust
Dreams
Dr.
are
X.
just dreams.
Oh.
But when they turn into nightmares, it's good to have someone there to pinch your arm and wake you up. Right?
Hi.
We'll start with a little chat about your childhood. I want you to be as honest as possible. It's important if we want to get to the bottom of your problem. Count to 10 and tell me when you're ready, Susan.
And I think we're gonna cut it there. So, what's going on in this hospital? Who is this mysterious daughter of ours who has apparently come out of nowhere? And most importantly, who really is Byron Dr. X? Anyway, some of these questions will probably be answered in the next episode. So, if you like this series, please like, comment, subscribe, share this with all your friends, all that good jazz. And so, my name is Glenn. This has been the Cat Lady, and this has been the Tech Call. Good night. See you next time.